Sly Cooper modding has become my favorite thing to make videos on in recent years. They have a very dominant presence on the channel, and I'm very aware that a lot of you really like these videos. You like to see the games pushed to their limits, but also do know that some of you are disappointed because you don't know how to do this yourself, or you don't have the tools to access it. So today, for those people, I wanted to shift away from the Sly Cooper modding aspect of it and just simply focus on glitches. Glitches that you can do on the PS2 or PS3 version of it. Glitches that any of us can do together. These will primarily be easy glitches to do that won't take up a lot of your time, so we can all play Sly together and discuss it. I intend on making more videos like this, so consider this the first in a series. To pack in as much variety as I can into a small digestible video, we're going to be doing 3 glitches, one with each of the playable characters in Sly 2. These will all be generally easy glitches to do, however they will become progressively more time consuming and have a little bit more of a learning curve. So to start off, here is a very easy one. We're going to go to episode 2 of Sly 2. Also make sure to have the Atlas Strength upgrade equipped when you head to this level. We're gonna need it. Take Murray outside of the safe house and find any guard that you like. Go ahead and punch them once so they're lying down on the ground all dazed and confused. Like you normally would, pick them up, but this time don't throw them. Walk them all the way back to the safe house, and using Atlas Strength, you can actually jump over obstacles to get there. We also need to jump into the safe house because there is not a door this time around, just a passageway leading into it, and if you did this correctly, we can bring the guard right into the safe house. Any guard works in this scenario, and I particularly think the flashlight guard looks the funniest. And as an added bonus, I'm still going to throw some modding stuff in there. I decided to teleport all of the characters outside of the safe house and still have them be selectable from a great distance. You can see them lighting up like miles away. The second glitch that we're going to do is in the first mission of episode 4. It's a reconnaissance mission with Bentley, and you're listening into on the Contessa's conversations. Interacting with the Contessa herself is usually impossible because when you jump off of the satellite that you're on, or whatever it is, it'll hit you with a job failed sign and it'll restart you and respawn you in the place that you started. However, there is a cheat code that is accessible to all of us in the Sly Cooper series called the reload code. You use this code using the buttons and the D-pad that I tell you, it'll teleport you back to the safe house where you can select Bentley all over again. From here, you can leave the safe house. You are now free to roam the episode. You don't get the job failed menu. And if you make your way to the Contessa, you can actually interact with her this time around. You can make her take damage. You can fight her. She does not know of your presence, though, so she doesn't really react to you. She also despawns and respawns in random locations, so it can be hard to track her down if you are trying to take her out. But either way, I think it's just a really fun visual. And also, if you want to do this, let me go ahead and tell you what the reload code is. It is left R1, up, down, up, left, using the buttons and specifically the D-pad. You need to remember that because the control stick will not work. The last glitch that I'm going to show you has multiple uses, and I'll just give you a couple of examples. I'm honestly not sure what this is called. I believe it does have a name, but I don't remember what it is. As Sly, it is the act of charging up your cane as you walk under a table. If you do this correctly, the game freaks out and it sends you flying in all sorts of different directions. This can send you far away, out of bounds, and even completely break the game. But let me tell you how to do this in a little bit more in depth. So as Sly, when you hold down the square button, first of all you throw a swing of your cane, and then you start charging your cane. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do this right next to where you enter a table. Press and hold the square button like you normally would when you charge your cane. However, as soon, and I mean as soon, as Sly starts to charge his cane, also press the circle button, which you would usually use to go under the table. If you have correct timing of this, the glitch will work. However, it can be a bit precise and might take some practicing. My favorite time to do this is during Bug Dimitri's office, which is 5 missions behind Disco Demolitions with Bentley. Now the reason this is important is because if you use it on the air vent that you use to access Dimitri's office, you can actually get sent into the Disco Demolitions area or the dance floor early. Is there a practical use for doing this? No, there's absolutely nothing to do in here, but I think it is at least a little interesting to get early access to it. Like I said, there's absolutely nothing to do, but you can still do it. Also, if for whatever reason you don't like the bear cave bugging mission and you just kind of want to get it one and done and over with, you can use this at the beginning of the cave entrance, have yourself launched into the ice, which would normally give you a job failed sign, and it would deactivate the job failed menu. I don't know why this happens, but it does. But that's all I have for today, or for this video. Like I said earlier, I plan on doing a lot more of these, so you guys can follow along, you can do it yourself, and we can have fun. If you have anything particular that you want me to cover, a theme, maybe a certain episode of the game, maybe just a certain game in general, or a glitch you've seen before that you want to see for nostalgia's sake, make sure to let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.